So, as we know, the future of aesthetic medicine is a long way to go. Every day, every year, we have a whole total array of different modalities, whether it's dermal fillers and neuromodulators, different types of lasers, different types of cryolipolysis. We have the radiofrequency, we have ablative, non-ablative laser, and it's these doctors who are the professionals, the skills in the marketplace, along with all of the devices that are bringing the age of nitric medicine, and it is, which brings me on to our next presenter and on my next interview. Where do we go from here? Is it going to be non-surgical medicine? Is it going to be male, female, anatomical medicine and rejuvenation? Is it going to continue to be surgical, non-surgical, med spas, anti-aging? And if I first got into this 9-10 years ago, we wondered, where is it going for the future? And it's now my pleasure to bring on our next guest, Dr. Greg Chernoff.
Hi, Jay.
Dr. Chernoff, it is absolutely my pleasure. We go back a long way.
We're among few of the 30 years here.
Yeah,
but we don't age. You and I never
no,
seem
well,
to age.
no, I don't. I age. I'm looking at you. You get younger and younger. The only difference is we have the same color hair, but maybe it's not as much on my end. You recently completed a study, an exciting one-of-a-kind skin serum containing nitric oxide. Can you give me a little bit of information about that?
Jay, for the last 30 years, my center has acted as an alpha and a beta test site for many of the laser companies and many of the skincare companies. And it's rare that you come upon a product that's one of a kind, something that nothing else exists like this. Nitric oxide is a gas that's endogenously formed in our body from arginine. And the problem is our own inner source of nitric oxide is depleted by the time we're age 40 or 50. I was introduced to Nathan Bryan, who's a PhD from the University of Texas. He's one of the most brilliant men I've ever met. He developed an oral lozenge that helps to replete nitric oxide, and he's recently developed a topical serum of nitric oxide. I put some on my hand before I came on. You can see how red it is. Nitric oxide is a very potent vasodilator. So when we use it topically on the skin, it really acts as a source to increase blood supply to the skin. So we recently completed a study on 50 patients, and we broke that study into 4 different components. The first was on an aging skin population. The second was on an acne population. The third was on a wound healing population, and lastly on a multimodality scar therapy population. In the aging skin population, we really found the results to be miraculous, because within 30 days, many times within 2 weeks, patients were reporting a decrease in their fine lines and a tremendous improvement in the tone, the quality of their skin, the clarity of their skin. We saw pigment blending with this. And being a vasodilator, it also then, it doesn't replace anything in your skincare regime. It's really an activator, if you will. It's a primer for anything else they're utilizing. Because if you put this on first, wait 10 to 15 minutes, and then go about your regular skincare regime, it helps to increase absorption of whatever else you're utilizing. So it really acts as a bolster for whatever we're using. In the acne population, we saw a tremendous clearing of pustules, of nodules for patients. We're very frustrated because most acne patients, as you know, utilize many different products, and they become frustrated because they reach a threshold by which nothing else is working.
You mentioned that this is kind of like a primer. What else would you use it in combination with? And more importantly, why would a patient come to you to use this product? How would they get to know about it? Would they have to come to you first with a specific type of a malady, and then when you look at them, you say, well, I have a magic serum, or I have another option for you?
It's really for anyone. These days we're seeing baby boomers, we're seeing millennials, we're seeing Generation X, we're seeing Generation Z. This is truly a skincare product that can be used with anything. So any patient, no matter what their age, would use their cleanser, cleanse their skin, then they would apply Pneuma, let the Pneuma work for 5 to 10 minutes, and then go about whatever else they're utilizing, whether it's an HA serum that they're utilizing for moisturization, because this is really helping the absorption of whatever else you're utilizing.
How did you find this? How did you come up with it?
Again, Dr. Nathan Bryan from the University of Texas, I had the pleasure of meeting him. He asked us to do a study for them, and it's really been a tremendous eye-opener in the field of skincare, because the patients that we enlisted in the study were so grateful. The third and fourth limbs, the wound healing patients, we are using this now in our surgical population. I pre-treat the areas that we're going to be operating on, and then patients use this for 2 weeks after their surgery. My facelift patients appear to be healing faster. Blepharoplasty patients, we utilized it in some non-healing wounds, so to improve the blood supply around the non-healing wounds, we saw a tremendous
So
result.
is this a supplement to, a complement, or a replacement for different types of siliconized gels for scar?
I don't think, and that's the beauty of it, it's not meant to replace anything. It's an addition of a product that doesn't exist and didn't exist up until now, and so we're so excited to see how happy patients are, because they're seeing results. At the end of the day, that's what both my patients want and what I want for them. We want them to get a great result as well. And Pneuma is one of the first products that you can give to a patient and have the confidence that it's something with an ingredient that is time tested. In the 90s, 3 scientists won the Nobel Prize recognizing the importance of nitric oxide in our bodies. It's a substance that's so important in nearly every enzymatic reaction in our body.
Right, so it's a retail over-the-counter additional?
It can be bought online. I believe Pneuma has a website that they can buy it through.
I'm hoping that this is not going to be one of these products that isn't going to be available in non-surgeons' offices, and we won't be able to find something like this on an Amazon, right?
Exactly. I think when you come upon a product like this as physicians, there's a duty to let society know about it, and I think that's why I give tribute to this company, is that they wanted to make it available to as many people as they can.
So where is it available right now? It's a new product in the marketplace.
It's a brand new product. Pneuma Nitric Oxide has a website that patients can go to. They're here at the show as well. So exciting new product. We so look forward, and from what Dr. Bryan told me, there's really an extension to this line. With vaginal health, there's a product in the pipeline as well. So
is this the first of many?
I believe this will be one of the first of many products for Pneuma that we'll see come through the pipeline.
So this is new. Where do you see the future going with other products like this, so that we're not specific to one product? Do you think that there's going to be a knockoff, that another company will come out? I know a lot of R&D goes into products like this before they actually hit the market, but we all know, like every other product, once patents expire or whatever, that there's always going to be a knockoff.
I think that's the life of products. But I know that Pneuma has a patent with this, and again, many other exciting things to come. But there'll always be pretenders come out.
There's always a pretender, right?
There's
pretender surgeons too, right?
No question.
Right.
No question.
So share with me, in wrapping up, where do you see the future of aesthetic cosmetic surgery? You and I go back a while. We've been doing these shows for many, many years, and there's always something different. Where do you see it going?
I think physicians who take pride in the quality that they're delivering will start to look generationally at the patients that they're seeing, because teenagers have different requirements than our perimenopausal patients do. Men have different requirements than women. So I think providers are missing the boat if they're not packaging services, non-surgical and surgical. No one likes the word surgery, so anyone who isn't providing a full recipe of non-surgical options for their patients really isn't providing a complete armamentarium for our patients and considering their aesthetic needs. So I think looking at the different age groups and having specific bundles for those patients, and at price points, our whole industry is becoming sadly very commoditized, and cheap isn't always better, and good quality treatments don't come cheap. And so I think we're educating patients also to not just shop price, but to shop quality.
Right. Well, Dr. Chernoff, as always, it is a pleasure to have
as
you.
well,
It's,
Jay.
I'm
Always
glad
great to
that
see you.
I had the opportunity to be the one to interview you. It's always a pleasure when I see you several times
You as
during
well.
the year.
Thank
We
you
go
for
back
your
a
long
long way.
contributions to our
Thanks
industry
so
as well. We
much.
appreciate you, sir.
And I look forward to hearing the next generation of this type of a product.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you. That is my friend and colleague, Dr. Greg Chernoff. We go back a long way, and there's always something new and exciting every time that we meet, and I'm glad to hear and see that he's bringing something new to our marketplace that first time that I've actually heard